Hey guys, Jay Plays here, back again with a brand new episode. This is episode number 19 in our Orc Warlock retail series. So we are starting up today. We are in the town of Everlook. This is the town that I flew to after the last episode just to log out for the night. There are a ton of quests here, it looks like. But before we pick these up, I definitely want to fly back over and finish the ones that we already had. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And if I sound a little different, guys, it's because I probably do, and I'm hoping so. I ended up... So here's the story, right? So I started up the Classic series. If you haven't checked that out, be sure to go over and hopefully... I would imagine by the time you guys are watching this, that first episode is at least up. And I ended up recording a full episode of the first Classic series, and I listened to it back after editing, and it just sounded like absolute fucking trash. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to sound as good as I wanted to. And then I started to kind of go back and listen to my other videos, and the audio is just not where I wanted it to be. So I ended up going out and I purchased a new microphone, and I purchased a mount for my desk and a pop filter. And I'm hoping with these changes, the audio definitely sounds better. From what I listened to back after editing the first video of the Classic series, it definitely sounded better to me. But hopefully that comes across once the upload process finishes. And if you guys hear my new puppy in the background, once again, he may make an appearance. I apologize. He gets in these moods where he wants to play. It's usually while I'm recording. Alright, so we are back. So the quest we had was to kill 15 of these Winterfall Furbolgs. So we're just going to finish that up. We already had 5 of them, so we just need 10 more.
I need to target something first.
And then we had to collect amulets off of them as well, and I need to kind of reassess where we're at. So I don't think we need any more. I don't know. We're still collecting them, so I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll just kind of figure that out as we go. Someone commented on our audio. Someone said that they couldn't hear the game sound. So I'm definitely gonna have to try and maybe play around with the audio settings a little bit, make sure that everything sounds good. I can hear the music just fine in my headphones, but if I need to turn it up, I can. Let's see. Let's try that. See if that comes through a little bit better. Like I said, I can always adjust the levels in editing. I think going forward, guys, the audio is going to sound a lot better. I also did some more research on how to better my audio, and I think that I have a way better understanding of what that actually looks like. So, as I told you guys in the beginning, this is all a learning process for me. It's trial and error. I have to make mistakes in order to learn from them, and I had to start somewhere. But the good news is I am learning. I have made mistakes, and I have learned from them. So be sure to let me know, guys. If you guys think this audio is sounding better, drop a comment and let me know. I'm doing one of those late night recording sessions, so if I do sound like I am talking a little bit quieter, I definitely am as well. I gotta tell you though, I have just recorded the first episode of Classic like maybe an hour ago, and after playing that just for an hour and then switching immediately back to retail, you can definitely tell a difference. Oh, I didn't even realize this isn't one of the guys we have to kill. Whoops. Some mail bracers out of that. We do not need those. Someone also mentioned that we had completed the robot chicken quest for the robot chicken pet in Furbolg. And if we wanted to obtain that, we actually had to go to Tanaris. And there was another zone, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. I would have to double check the comment. But I do plan on going to Tanaris. I think we are going to head there next after this zone. I can't imagine this zone taking us all the way to all the way to 60. So we'll definitely stop by there. That's on my list of one of the zones I want to see. Okay, where are we at? 14 out of 15. So we just need one more. Here he is. Okay, so that's 3 quests completed then. And then we have this one quest here. We have to go kill a bear and collect its heart, which is pretty brutal. So I've done a little bit more research on the new expansion and exactly like what they announced, and kind of looking at the notes and stuff like that from other people commenting and Reddit posts and stuff like that. And I'm actually really excited for it. It sounds like the changes that they're making in this new expansion are going to be great changes and some pretty cool additions to the game. Particularly with the professions. The whole profession system is pretty much being redone, and I think that sounds really awesome. A couple people stated that they kind of stole the idea from New World, I think it was what it was, and you know, I think that it's cool nonetheless. Even if they did take the idea, I think that that's important for creators. You know, whether you're a multi-million-dollar industry or whatever, I think that it's important that yeah, you come up with your own ideas, but I think being inspired by something else and maybe creating something different but similar is not bad. I feel like that's important for a creative is being inspired by others. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Thanks so much, Jay Plays. Now I can get back to work here. Did you find anything of interest at the Winterfall camp? I don't remember what we found, to be honest. What was it, the amulets? I don't know, but we get a robe out of this.
Keep your feet on the ground.
That is a rare upgrade. Fucking sweet. New robe for us?
Relax.
You got the bear, let's see the bear. This is nice, big heart. If you be interested, Ma Ari tell you how I be getting the echo? I don't know. I hate the troll quest. I'm gonna say it each time I read a quest that's in the troll accent. I don't even like reading them. What's this? You got the smell of the echo on ya. Let Ma Ari tell you a little bit about the echo and what it do. You're lucky, orc. The echo searched you out. A troll like me has gotta find the echo herself. All the creatures of Winterspring have echo. The Furbolg, the Chillwind, the Shardtooth, even the Ice Thistle Yeti. You kill these creatures and sometimes a bit of echo comes out. Different creatures, different echo. Go on now, go find the other echo.
You be careful.
I don't even know what that means. I didn't understand a fucking word he just said, to be quite honest with you. Alright, so there's one more quest we gotta turn in up here north a little bit. Oh, this is the cauldron. I think I vaguely remember this. The new robe looks pretty cool. Inside the cauldron bubbles a rotting, repulsive smelling substance. The greenest substance inside the cauldron is putrid and viscous. No matter what it is, it doesn't seem to be good. It would be best to report back to Danova with your findings along with a sample of the liquid in the cauldron. Alright. And real quick, I just want to do some quick housekeeping. It looks like we have some quests from the Dark Moon Fair that we still have. I'm going to go ahead and abandon those for now, just because I don't want them taking up room on our screen. And there is a battle pet quest as well that we're going to delete. We still have the rocket chicken. So it was Booty Bay and Stranglethorn Vale, so we have to go there to turn this quest in. We need to do that before we go to Tanaris. We got the quest for Winterspring. We got the 3 quests for Dire Maul. I don't think we're going to actually go back and do Dire Maul, so I'm just going to get rid of these. And then the Blackrock Depths quest for the... We need to do this. I don't want to do it this episode, and I know I keep putting it off, but it's just not... The only issue that I have with it doing a dungeon during a recording a playthrough. I feel like it takes entirely too long. I feel like it takes the whole episode, so that might be something that I end up doing off camera if you guys are okay with it. I might put like a clip or something of the actual dungeon, but I don't know, like running the last few a couple dungeons that we did in this series, like I just feel like it's not a waste of time, but it does take up entirely too much time of the recording time, and that's something that I'm hesitant to do again. But if that's something you guys want to see, let me know and I'll do it. I hope you found something, Jay Plays. The Winterfall are becoming increasingly aggressive. Disturbing news indeed. This stuff's much more like what you'd see in Fellwood than in Winterspring. Very interesting. When this toxic substance is mixed with the water from the hot springs, it loses its toxicity, only retaining the ability to temporarily affect those that ingest it. This must be why the Winterfall protect the hot springs so fervently. They need them to purify the firewater. We need to stop this. Cut off contact between the Winterfall and the Deadwood, and a group of runners walks the distance between their village and Fellwood, find and defeat them, and steal their shipment.
Off with ya.
The cauldron looked like it contained concentrated material. If the Winterfall are diluting this stuff directly in the springs, contamination can build up over time, and then the dilution would be less and less effective. The spring to the northeast has boiled over with elementals. I thought it was because of the cataclysm, but their appearance could be a reaction to this. Could you check them for corruption? Hunt a few and bring me any bits of green foreign material they leave behind.
Be good.
Okay, so it's sending us off to kill some green blobs, it sounds like, for some green sludge, and we gotta find a Winterfall crate. I'm going the wrong direction there. Still going the wrong direction. Jesus. It's late, that's my only excuse. The crate is down here by the looks of it. Oh yeah, we gotta kill this guy. Got it. Let's go get that sludge. I've never noticed this mount's talons. Those things look pretty cool. Alright, so I guess we just gotta massacre a shit ton of these elementals and hope for the best. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Hope you guys are enjoying the day. It's been a pretty busy Saturday for me. Spent the day with the family, we did some shopping. Just kind of got out of the house today.
Too far away.
I know, I need to loot this. I have not forgot. I know I do have a tendency to forget things. So it's definitely not a 100% drop rate. So we get our next talent at 45. We're level 43 right now. And I was kind of looking at it, and I kind of already decided what talent I'm gonna take. I think we're gonna go with Roaring Blaze, which conflagrate increases your immolate, incinerate, and conflagrate damage to the target by 25%. The other ones didn't seem like they would be the better choice. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Three out of 7 on these. Really not the best drop rate. That's okay. I've been doing a lot of thinking about possibly switching to like demonology or affliction, but every time I jump on back on this character, it's like, god damn it, destruction is fun. It's just so, it's simple, but it's fun and it's satisfying. Like getting those chaos bolts. Those chaos bolts just fucking wreck.
I need to get closer.
Where are my dots? Oh, is this guy like resetting or something? What the fuck is going on here? Alright, let's try this guy. He's also resetting. I think we have to be in the water. Where the fuck is my Void Walker? What is happening right now? Okay. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think we're all squared away. Oh, we didn't even need to kill this one because we just got the last sledge off that. It's quick with the trigger. Alright, let's get out of this water. I really don't like doing any quest that has us go in water. I guess that really didn't require it, but we did it anyway. But, oh god, going underwater in this game fucking sucks. So I hope you guys are pretty happy with this choice of going to Winterspring. I feel like it's a nice change of pace from the other zones that we've quested in so far as scenery. With the snow, and it just seems a little bit, you know, kind of we're keeping the trend of going to really relaxing, aesthetically appealing places, it seems like, and I think this place kind of fits that pretty well. We'll see what happens when the Winterfall don't get their fire water. Denova examines the contents of the crate. I wonder if consuming this substance makes the Furbolg more aggressive. They do seem much larger. The Winterfall Furbolg are not normally aggressive tribe, and this change in their behavior leads me to think that they must be under the orders from their chief. We most likely can't undo the damage that has already been done, but if their leader is slain, they may not get any worse. Head east again, past where you found that cauldron. High Chief Winterfall is here, at the easternmost part of the Timber Maw post. Slay High Chief Winterfall.
Watch your back.
What did you find out about the suspicious green sludge? That's quite a bit of it. The Winterfall are slipping further and further, and now we'll have to worry about the other wildlife as well in time.
Be good.
Right. So we're gonna go kill this dude, High Chief Winterfall. I like how they use the same icon as the Soulstone for the Corrupted Firehawk mount. I wonder if they just did that because of the color, or if they just didn't want to make a new icon. I'm curious to know the reasoning behind that. So this is the guy we already killed. We have to kill him again. Now with the quest. What did we just get? The log you found on the High Chief looks extensive, but after looking through a couple of the pages, you'll find that you cannot read the text. The markings are so crude and poorly formed that you are not sure if anyone would be able to read them, but perhaps Denova will be able to tell you what it says. Bring the crudely written log to Denova, Snowden, and Winterspring. She needs to translate it for us, or what's going on? So being that we're level 43, soon to be level 44, we're gonna need to start kind of thinking about what we want to level next in retail.
Welcome.
So probably relatively shortly I'm going to put out a new poll. I'm gonna go ahead and close the classic poll because we've already decided on that. And the new poll is going to be what we want to play in retail again for the next playthrough. The only thing that I've already decided on that is that it's going to be Alliance. However, I have not decided on a class. I personally, if I had to pick myself, would probably do a Paladin, just because that's something that sounds cool. And I really want a Paladin. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys, as I always will. And I'm going to put out a poll for that here shortly. So stay tuned. I'll be giving more information and have that up probably relatively soon. It won't be with this episode, but I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you so much. I hope to get back to my studies without worry that I will be ambushed. Please accept this as a reward.
Off with ya.
Now, what's this? I wonder what all this means. I can't make anything out. The Winterfall are no longer a threat to me, but if you still want to find out what was driving the Furbolg to create and consume this strange firewater, I think you should seek out Kellic Skykeeper. He's a druid that once worked to help cleanse Felwood with the Emerald Circle, and has since come here to study the nearby ruins. You might be able to find him to the east at Lake Keltherel, where he spends his time recently.
Watch your back.
Okay, so basically she told us that she had no fucking idea what that said. And to go talk to this dude who's over at this lake, which is closer to the town, so that's good. That makes me kind of think that we're heading back in that direction. Because I definitely want to pick up the quests that were available. Yeah, I really enjoy this zone. I think that it's pretty cool. I explained in the classic series. I said that, you know, I wasn't the biggest fan of Dun Moreau. I think that's how you say it. The dwarf areas, but it holds a special place in my heart because it was actually the first zone that I leveled a character in ever when I first started playing the game. So it kind of has this nostalgia attached to it. So I think that's kind of why I like the snowy areas, just because of that. Kind of silly, I know, but
What brings you here?
what is it you carry, Warlock? It's the crudely written log. Yes, if you let me examine this for a while, I might be able to translate it for you. Kellett flips through the pages. When I am able to look over this fully, I will send word to you. Thank you for sharing this with me, J Plays. Very little is known about the Winterfell Furbolg. That's already one chapter completed out. Did we check how many chapters were in here? Quest
Good
log.
luck, friend.
8. Holy shit. So we're gonna be here for a minute.
I'm listening.
At this lake, the crystal of Zin Malor was stolen by the Highborn. The crystal was a powerful artifact that bent arcane magic in wild and unpredictable ways. But it could only be held by the worthy and brought doom upon all others. The spirits that wander here span generations, each shackled here by Zin Malor. Some will speak and tell their fates. Should you wish to learn the fate of Zin Malor, I don't know if it's Malor or Malar, seek the spirit at the center of the lake.
Farewell.
Let's go. We're trying to learn.
How may I help?
Pity me, stranger, and all the highborn, for it was here our folly began. Our folly that cursed our children and our children's children to this day. 10,000 years ago, the Highborn lived here in prosperity. We considered ourselves above the common ranks of the other Night Elves, with our every need met by magic and wealth. We led lives of indulgence and amusement and greed. The spirits you see here are overwhelmed with remorse and regret. Their anguish chains them here. If you wish to learn more of Keltharel and Zin Malor, free them from their agony. We do get a dagger that is not an upgrade for us. That's the thing that I'm noticing, guys, is the upgrades are far and few between, which I do like, actually, just because I feel like it's more rewarding when we do get an upgrade. But I don't know if that's intentional by game design or if it's just because we have decent gear. It's hard to tell. Alright, so that's level 44. That's pretty cool. What's that? Those are a little bit of an upgrade for us. That's pretty cool. We kill these spirits and release their night elf souls into the heavens.
I don't have a target.
Thank you. So I know that I keep taking pretty long breaks from recording any content. This last break, kind of a lot of stuff happened in the span of a couple weeks. My wife and I, we went to Vegas, and we came back, got back into the workflow, and then we ended up getting a new puppy, like I mentioned before, and that's just taken up some time. Between a toddler and a new puppy, your free time is even more limited than before. So that's just kind of where we're at. I'm trying to figure out a routine where I can kind of get a recording in when I can. The really cool thing is my wife, she's super supportive of it, so I'm thankful for that. Alright, and I'm still killing these, and I don't need to.
Elune be with you.
The crystal of Zin Malor was stolen from far-off temple without remorse. Its ability to control the arcane was too tempting, and when it was toyed with, its shattering cursed us all. Kel'Thuzil suffered until the sundering destroyed it for good. The curse of Zin Malor binds all who seek its power here. I was the first to fall to its temptation. Thousands of years later, our long-lost descendants would be next. That's fucked up. Not long after my death, the greed of my people would lead to their exile. A continent away, they would become Quel'Dorai, the High Elves, and Quel'Thalas. They would bathe in the power of their sunwell, and forget their legacy of desire and greed. These distant descendants returned here, drawn by the hand of fate, doomed to repeat history. Hear their tale now, as I have. Speak with Quel'Dorai's spirit.
Good luck, friend. Greetings.
We were proud and noble. Our faith in the light protected us with the sunwell. We wanted for nothing. Because of that blindness, we came here to repeat the tragedy of history as our entire race would in time. 100 years ago, I and a small group of other High Elves traveled here from our homeland, Quel'Thalas. We sought the ancient mysteries of Kel'Thuzil to find why it was destroyed. We found fragments in the ice, shards of the crystals. The Archmage we accompanied did not take long to fall under their sway, and our foolishness we noticed too late. His spirits wandered in the southeast among those he drove to madness, still clutching the memory of the precious shard.
Till next we meet.
So we're kind of getting a little bit of a backstory on them. What the fuck? These guys are coming out of the woodwork.
I need to target something first.
We seem to be getting a lot of green drops. So we got the memory. Let's go ahead and head back and turn this quest in. And flying right past it.
Hello.
Manius was a powerful mage and an honorable elf. His spirit did not deserve such an ignoble fate. We were shocked before we died, shocked that one among our noble and austere kind could descend into vicious obsession so quickly. We died as naive fools, the victims of our own blith assumptions. The living would know that these events would play out yet again, both here and among the entire elven race with the fall of Quel'Thalas. Long after my death, my people would suffer an even greater mistake. The High Elves relied on the Sunwell and its glory, never imagining a world without it. We would never make preparations to deal with such a fate. Later, when the Sunwell fell to the forces of the undead, what was left of my descendants would be lost and helpless, and the path they would take in response would change them forever. The Cinderai, still striving for redemption, would return here as well.
Good luck, friend.
What business have
Here's a Cinderai spirit. Probably learn the history of the Cinderai. We were not naive, as our forefathers were. We were suspicious and cunning and ready for betrayal at every turn. Yet our pride and greed drove us to ruin once more. How many more will be lost to Quel'Thalas? 1 year ago, the legend of the crystal Zinmalor reached Silvermoon, and I led a group of the finest warriors and scholars available to this land. We brought ample mana, crystals, so none of us would be tempted to taste the crystal itself. The crystal did not need our hunger to ruin us. Once in our possession, it warped all but me into wretched beasts. The wretched souls still wander, seeking more lives to chain to this lake. Will you give them mercy, or flee to die on a safer ground someday? Well, depends.
Keep your wits about you.
What do we get out of it? So yeah, we're just gonna annihilate 7 of these guys. Yeah, I'm glad that we logged out in the inn, because it gave us a ton of more rested. So at this point, we pretty much have a whole level of rested experience, which is speeding up the process for us. So we need to make sure that we log out in inns every single time, because I don't think we were doing that at the start of this series. So clearly we chose murder. We did not choose to... I don't really remember what the options were, but it sounded like they were trying to give us an option whether to kill these spirits or let them free. And I don't really know if there was an alternative. I think we were forced to kill them.
We will persevere.
The living Farstrider who sent you here could not bear to our fate. He ran a wise decision. If one now holds the crystal of Zin Malor, again, it will spell the doom of all around them, and it should never have been reassembled. This is something in our offhand. That's probably not worth it for us. If you have seen enough, know that the crystal of Zin Malor brings only ruin to all around it. Leave this place if you do not wish to join us. Return to Kellic Skykeeper at Lake Kelthoril in Winterspring. So apparently we're done. We're gonna head back. I wonder if we get a completion, a chapter completion for this. Seems like that last one was really quick. The Shade. Yes, I saw it too. You say it spoke of a master? Of one who, hold on. Of one who holds Zin Malor? This is grave news. You must act, Warlock. I saw the Shade fly off to the south. Take the path to the upper ruins and you may be able to climb the frozen waterfall after it. And do not let your guard down. It may be waiting for you. The Shade. Oh, you know what? I remember this quest. This is like some, we gotta like dodge all these. My dog is like trying to eat cords right now, so I might have to take a second. Yeah, give me 1 second. Man, she always does that. She she goes under my desk and tries to nibble and chew through the cords. And I swear to God, one of these days she's going to actually chew through one. And I've done everything I can. Like, I've sprayed stuff on the cords that prevents dogs from chewing on it. I've tried moving the cords around. She's getting wild. She's getting wild right now. Again. It's like 12 o'clock at night. Did you find the Shade? Was anything left to indicate its origin? Let me see. Faintly written among the engraved incantations is it's the name of its master, Embronce. I've heard tales of Embronce, though I have not ever met him in person. Rumor has it that he's been collecting magical artifacts, though for what purpose, I couldn't say. Best pass this information on to a trusted ally. Nim, the High Elf, can be found within Everlook, the large goblin town to the northeast. Tell him all that we learned today.
Go in peace.
Sweet, so it is actually taking us to Everlook. And we'll kind of just do some looking around Everlook too, just to kind of check it out and see what it looks like and what the deal is.
What brings you here?
I'm Bronze, I see. I will carry this information on to my people. You'll be contacted if you are needed again.
Be careful.
Alright, so that is a chapter completed. We're 2 out of 8. So, yeah, I mean, this town is... I've been here before. I've only been here a couple times, I think. It's very much like Tanaris, I feel like. Very, like, goblin-y. The only difference is really it's snowy compared to the desert. But yeah, it's a pretty cool area, pretty cool zone. I'm sure that we'll learn a lot more of the story as we kind of play through. I'm definitely going to grab the flight path.
What do you need?
So in Classic, this flight path would connect to these other ones, but since it's retail, we actually are able to fly from here to all of these, which is pretty cool.
Dabu.
Yo!
If you're looking for something to do, I hear there are mages in the settlements near capital cities. Razor Hill, Brill, Bloodhoof Village, and Falcon Wing Square, who have been recruiting egg hunters for help with some research they're doing. I'm not sure of the particulars, but I'm sure they'd tell you. Talk to Spring Gather in Razor Hill, Brill, Bloodhoof Village, or Falcon Wing Square. Dang, those are all pretty far away.
Keep it real.
So I don't know if we'll actually end up doing this quest.
Got the best deals anywhere.
Now here's an interesting one. It says the members of the Horde should talk to Okrilla Dreadmaw Hold. I didn't even know that the Horde held Dreadmaw Hold. I guess this Okrilla requires help fighting some ogres in the Alliance. You'd think she'd already have her hands full with all the demons down there. The best way to Dreadmaw Hold is to cross the Great Sea, then take the road south from the Swamp of Sorrows. You interested? I don't know. This is also another quest that's taking us somewhere else. So far, I'm not entirely sure. There says there's a okay. Here's one.
I got what you need. Hurry back.
Oops, already done that.
Spit it out.
Here's a good one. Silithus. So apparently the Cenarian Circle needs assistance with an insect infestation of some sort. Vizzy shivers. Ugh, no thanks, not for me. I'm perfectly happy freezing to death here in Everlook if the alternative is bugs. It says that there's visitors should speak with the Windcaller Proudhorn, and the easiest way to get there is via the path up Ungora Crater. So these are all taking us to different zones. What the fuck? That's not what I want at all. There's 8 chapters in Winterspring. You'd think that there would be more quests.
I'm listening.
This looks like one. So the 3 of us have been arguing for weeks over whose weapons are superior. I won't let anyone tell me my maces are second best. Kilrum's axes and Cyril's swords could never match the pure strength of my craft. I'm tired of arguing. It's time to show those 2 I'm right with a demonstration if you would. Dear, head outside and tell Dee's Rocksnitch that I need the biggest boulder he can find.
Trust no one.
Okay. Let's do that real quick.
Yo!
Lilith wants a boulder moved inside the observatory, eh? That's my business. Consolidated materials. I usually don't get individual buyers, but hey, I want to ask questions. I don't know if you can hear my dog right now. She's right below my feet, just scratching on the wall. If you want to get a boulder in there, you can use my own patented boulder in a box. Normally I just sell you one up front, but I'm fresh out of materials. Earth elementals have been popping up on the peak directly south of town. They're the good source of rubble. If you bring me back a good amount, I'll pay you for the restock. I'll throw a boulder in a box absolutely free. Collect 6 prime rubble chunks from frost hard rumblers.
Hurry back!
Okay. So we just gotta go over here and collect 6 of those. I'm assuming they're up on this hill. Yeah, here we go. These elementals. I keep wanting to go up to him and hit him, just because we played 1 hour of Classic. Playing on that druid is like very slow at the beginning, so I'm having to staff down a lot of things. So I keep wanting to go up and hit it when it's super low health. One thing that they took away from the game that I wish they didn't, because I thought it was pretty cool, was wands. I know you can still use wands, like, but you can't actually use them. Like, they don't do anything. Like, the damage that I don't even know if you can shoot them, but if you can shoot them, the damage that you do is like nothing.
I can't carry him.
Oh, okay, so we're good. I keep doing that. We always kill one extra that we don't need.
Inventory is full.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Talk to me!
You got that rubble? Looks like a good amount. Here's your pay, as promised. Here you go. As promised, 1 boulder in a box. Lilith was asking for this, wasn't she? She's my only customer. Deliver the boulder in a box to Lilith in the Overlook. And my inventory's full, so I can't actually do that. We need to sell. Let's sell real quick. Where is a vendor? Vendor. Here we go.
Yeah, what do you want?
Our bags are entirely too full. Jesus. Let's just sell everything. Here's a wand. This is exactly what I was talking about. So, can we shoot? Let's
Keep it real.
try real quick. Auto attack. Yeah, we can. So shoot. Attack with an equipped wand. I'm curious. I want to try that out.
Interesting.
I don't want to sell our... Oh, we got a trinket. Nice. I didn't even see that. I'm just vendoring everything, fuck it. Okay.
Glad I could help.
Got a pretty good amount of gold from all that.
What's up? Glad I could help.
So where is she? Oh, she's right inside. Oh, it's you again. Where's the rubble? Oh, you actually brought the boulder? I'm a bit surprised. Stand back and witness the pinnacle of craftsmanship.
Embrace the shadow.
Watch and weep, she says. You see, nothing beats the crushing power of my hammers.
How you do it?
Pah, crude and clumsy is all I see. You need more than just strength. My axes are just as strong as Lilith's maces, but so sharp I can cut through a tree in one chop. You heard me. One chop. I'll prove it to you. Here in front of everybody. Go ask Deez if you can get a tree in here.
You be careful, man.
So now I'm sure we're gonna have to go cut down a tree or something.
Time is money, friend.
Now they want a tree now? Let's see what I got. I deal in small timber, plenty but full trees? That's a novelty item, kind of like those boulders. Maybe you can do me another favor. Just west of town there's a grove of trees overlooking Lake Keltharil. I don't know if it's the spooks there or all that elf magic junk strewn around the place, but we've been getting treants and lashers wandering around there recently. They're making it a real pain to chop wood over there. So why don't you chop some of them? Bring the wood from the treants back here. Okay.
Hurry back.
So it's gonna have us go over there. I'm gonna wait on that. We're about an hour in, so I'm gonna probably just call it a night. I'm getting very tired to the point where I don't even think I can correctly speak. It's a little late for me, so I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't checked out the classic series, make sure to pop on over there. It's in a separate playlist, so be sure to check it out. Hope you guys are doing well, and I will catch you guys next time. Stay safe out there. Peace out.